Well, evening, guys. This is my little review, once again, of a different set of pocket knives. This one's more of a set, and I know it's kind of hard to tell the color because I'm in a dark room, and that's actually purple scales I dyed myself. So this is a paramilitary, or well, just a para 3. Sorry about that. And this is my brown micarta crew wear para 2. And the quick story behind this paramilitary 3 here, I've had this for about 5 or 6 years, and I carried it for about 3 years straight, more or less, because this was my only nice pocket knife I had. I bought it when I was 15, when I went up to Smoky Mountain Knife Works at a little camp I went to when I was a kid. And on the way back, we stopped by Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It was just a standard DLC coated green camo handled para 3, and I think this was the perfect knife for a young, outdoorsy, on the go type of kid I am, because I was always playing with shit. I really was always out in the woods and hiking. I thought this was a fantastic choice. I think the handle is something that's quite awesome for being a small-ish knife, because I have pretty medium, large hands. This is I wear a large glove, nothing crazy, but there's only a few problems I ever had with it, which doesn't apply to the para 2 because it's, well, quite definitely a bit bigger. I don't have any specifications or anything, but it's substantially smaller. Substantially, 3/4 of an inch or an inch even. It's, it's a lot. Just ask your old lady. I can guarantee it's more than enough. Granted, this one's a little shorter than a standard one. I snapped the tip off when I was 17. Me and my buddy were fucking around. Yeah. Doing shit we shouldn't have done. Not pry bars, but every time you snap the tip off, it's closer and closer, right? So this is actually the second tip. Because like I said, when you're prying on shit, you'll snap stuff. I snapped off not too much of it. But yeah, I think this is a fantastic pocket knife. I love this compression lock. And like I said, I've had this for, I was 16. No, 15. I'm 19 now. So 4 years, I guess, a little over. Something like that. I carried it for a good 2 or 3 years, every day, everywhere I went. Either was in the truck when I was at school as a kid. It went to work with me when I worked at a farm store a lot. So this opened countless boxes. It really has countless boxes, countless, whatever. I took it backpacking a bunch because I do backpacking on occasion. Went camping. This, as a matter of fact, saved me on a ride home one day, as my coolant hose on my Civic blew out right near the, what's it called, the water pump? No, where the water goes in the head, busted out right near the end. I was able to cut that off, and stretch that hose just enough to get me back home. It's great. The only downsides with the stock pocket clip, kind of, when you're holding it, right, you grip it pretty tight most of the time, give it a quick little something like that. Your fingers would chafe on the pocket clip. Which, like I said, it's not an issue on this one. This doesn't quite do it because the pocket clip's in a different spot. Notice how my middle finger right here is over top of the pocket clip. On this one, it would just squeeze in a really uncomfortable way and almost burn, I guess. Especially when, let's be honest, you're just playing with your pocket knife all the time going, we open, close, all that. Yeah, this Para 3 is awesome. Oh, I think there's still some paint marks on it from when I worked on a farm for a little bit. That's when we snapped off that tip on the knife. It's because I was opening paint cans. I did that every day, every day. I was repainting a barn up in Virginia. It was a good time. I can't seem to find it, but that's because the light's bad. But yeah, it's pretty good. This thing's seen better days. Since I've had it, I carried this most of the way through high school. It's really awesome. Solid. Oh, I would say probably an 8.1. This is the first nice pocket knife I bought. And I mean nice, decent amount of money, very, very high quality. Haven't lost it, haven't truly broke it, just snapped the tip because of my own fault, so. Sorry guys, got a persistent cough. But let's transition away from this one and move to this. So I acquired this earlier this year, probably, well, it was December 9th. I got it as a birthday present from my lady friend. And everything about it is just like the that Para 2, but better in every way, shape, and form. I love the crew wear. It's a little rusted. It just corrodes a little easier. I didn't have to swap out this pocket clip. So the reason that these micarta scales are so dirty and nasty is because I was changing the oil pan on my car. And you know, if you've ever changed an oil pan, you get it everywhere. And I did use this as a pry bar to help get that off there. And it just so happens that everything's soaked up into it. All that oil and grime and grit and nastiness. Yeah. I don't know, man. I would argue this is better. It fits my hand better. You get more blade. You get more leverage. It opens better. It closes better. I'll be honest, I like crew wear better than I like CPM S30V. It's got a wonderful texture on it. I know everyone loves this spyderco jimping here, and they're totally right. This applies to both of them. That jimping on the back of the hand, that little thumb rest there, is phenomenal. Everyone loves that spyderco hole, and they're right. You hit it with that Spidey flick, fantastic. I love this one so much more than I love the Para 2. Or Para 3, I'm sorry. Keep on misspeaking, guys. Truly wonderful. Holds an edge great. Great texture on the handles. Great jimping. It's big enough to fit in these pretty large hands. Medium, large. It's awesome. And you can see where that corrosion's coming in. It's no big deal. You can take it off with a Scotch-Brite. I would say this one's more in the... I would give it a rating of an 8.7. 8.7. Very good. Not too many improvements you can make on it. I think if you change the steel out, I would shave those liners down a little bit, make it a little lighter. Even just half a gram would be nice. Be just perfect. I would recommend either of these. I think they're great gifts. I think they're great work knives. Like I said, I worked on a farm for, a year. I carried this with me every single day. It did everything I wanted it to do and more. Pried open paint cans, cut boxes, cut bags of feed, cut twine for hay, absolutely everything you could want. And all in this nice little package. It's awesome. That DLC coating holds up great. Very corrosion resistant. Again, you can't even tell how much I've used this thing just because of that DLC coating. You can kind of see on the edges it's a little worn down. But that took me years and years and years of carrying. So I highly recommend either of them, guys. All right. Night.